Curvy Divas, who we have had on North Dakota Today in the past, to talk curvy fashion and bra talk, is back with us this month as we're talking about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And Curvy Divas partnering with Essentia Health Foundation. Also Sue Amdahl, we've had on a lot as well, talking about all the great things that you're doing over at Essentia. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the partnership. Rhonda as well. Can we start with you, just talking a little bit about this partnership with Essentia Health?
Well, we started some time ago when they used to put bras on Broadway. And when we started selling bras, people would say, well, here, do you take these? Do you do bras on Broadway? And I'm like, I don't know. And so we kind of just started searching, and I found my own. And I figured out what the funds went for, and I got a sponsor, which is Lundy Automotive Center of Fargo. They sponsor me X dollars for every old bra that we take in, and then we in turn call Essentia. They come pick them up, all the big boxes.
All the big, like lots of people participate in this.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot.
I think the most we've ever collected was 1,098.
Wow.
I think last year you had over 1,000.
Nope, it was the year before. Last
Yep.
year, COVID.
Yes, of course, of course.
And nobody told me that we weren't really doing those last year, so I still continued.
collected them.
Well, yeah, and we had like 680, I think, last year.
So how does it work? So you're saying people turn in their old bras.
Well, when they come in for a fitting, a lot of times women will come in with something that kind of horrifies me that they are calling a bra. And when they, they're all feel better and they're just all excited and they're like, I'm going to go home and burn this. I'll say, no, you're not. I'm taking that. And we have a basket. And so we explain to them what we do with the old bras.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah.
And then they'll say, oh, I have a whole drawer full. Can I bring them in? Some even have tags. And so, of course, we always say, yes, bring them all in. And if they have tags and they're in really good shape, they go to the Women's Crisis Center.
Okay, that's great too.
That's wonderful.
So how much, you have a partner, so how much is raised for each bra that's donated?
It depends. Lundy Automotive Center, like myself, is small business, and it just they reached deep into their pockets. Last year they gave us, I believe it was $3 a bra, and they donated over $1,800.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's great, and I love this program because the key thing that Pam had told me some time ago was that it goes 100% to women fighting breast cancer.
Yeah.
There's no administration fees, so every dime that I collect for our community, it literally goes for our community. So if somebody lives in, say, Valley City and they can't afford the gas to get to treatments, they get gas cards. If they need a place to stay, they can get hotel accommodations. If they're unable to work and their nutrition is affected, they get grocery gift cards so that they can keep their nutrition up. Education, accessories, what am I missing?
Yep, no, that's right. 100% of the gifts go towards this project.
Yes.
And it supports us for the whole year to get women, and like you said, it's gas cards, grocery cards, wigs, hotel stays. We just recently started some new nutrition programs. There's some education going to patients when they are going through treatment. And we also have nutrition when you're sitting for a long time getting infusions. The foundation's been working to make sure people get nutrition. It's so important to keep up your nutrition when you're doing that. So
Oh, I never thought about that. Good one. Yeah.
And so is when a woman is diagnosed at Essentia and they are starting with their treatments, then you step in and find out, what are some of their needs? Is that how that works?
Correct. We have a social worker who works within the cancer center, and he works really closely with people to find out how can we help and what could we do to support them. And then he kind of manages when people need a wig and how to get that to them, and when people need a hotel. And then he just forwards those requests, and we take care of those things for our patients.
How cool was it when you heard that Curvy Divas was going to, kind of step up? Because it's just kind of a fun way to talk about something that's not always fun.
Absolutely. We've really appreciated Curvy Divas. It's been a lot of fun. We go and collect up a lot of bras from her. We gone to Curvy Divas and there's bags of bras hanging on the doorknobs.
Oh my goodness. Well, and there's this picture up here of somebody collecting, of her collection sitting in your store.
That is my assistant manager, Miss Sharon, and that she has taken that job on herself, that she counts them and she nicely puts them in boxes. And because we do this all year, we don't just just do it in the month
Right.
of October. We do it all year long. And so she nicely puts them in boxes. And she said one day, I'm going to count the bras. And so she was sitting there counting very nicely. And I went and got them all. And I was like, here's more. And she just went, she's like, oh my goodness. And that's when we snapped the picture.
Oh, it
but
was such a
that's
cute
really
picture.
what it's like. We're just full of bras. And so, so full of bras. And when we ask, or Miss Sharon will say, so you don't want to take that home, do you? You want to just wear the one on out that you have, right? You don't want to wear that home, right? You don't want that, right? And just she's taking it and she's going over. And then if they kind of go, well, I'd kind of like, she said, well, it's going for cancer.
Well, then they should leave it.
That's right.
Exactly. And then she goes in, and then a lot of times gals will say, oh, well, I've got a whole bunch more. I've had boxes mailed to me from as far away as Texas.
Oh,
Absolutely.
My goodness, that is
really
so
incredible.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It really is.
It's a really good cause. I believe in it wholeheartedly. My mother-in-law has survived breast cancer 2 times. An aunt was just diagnosed with it. She's starting a little bit of a journey. They caught it very early thanks to a mammogram.
Yep.
I have a good friend. I have lots of customers. Like, it affects us in one way or another.
Definitely.
Breast
Yeah, I
cancer.
think we've all
I
been touched.
love what you guys are doing. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, though, we're going to talk a little bit more with Rhonda about what to do when you give away that old bra that doesn't fit right and what you need to know about finding a new one that does fit right. So, ladies, don't go anywhere.